Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. I am just outside of Inverness, Florida, and getting ready to do a section hike on the Florida Trail. Currently parked at the East Haven Street location, which is just right outside of Inverness. Weather this morning, it's about 70 degrees right now, just a little bit after 7, and it's going to be a hot one. Looks like it's going to be all the way up to about 85 degrees by noon, so probably do a short section hike today. Need to do an out and back, so maybe about 5 miles out and 5 miles back, somewhere around there. Okay, it's about 2 or 3 minutes into the hike and already seen my first deer. Fortunately, I couldn't get the camera out in time. Okay, about 0.52 miles into the hike now. Maybe this is a controlled burn. It's covering quite a pretty good size area. Well, just hit the first mile. Not too bad so far. I'm surprised there's a little bit of elevation change here. Still running into sections of some controlled burn. It's kind of nice. It kind of keeps it clean and clears things out a little bit. But the trail looks like it's well marked and in very good shape. Haven't seen any more deer yet, but I'm not exactly the most quiet hiker around, so I'm sure they hear me coming for a ways. It's the first sign I've seen on the Florida Trail so far. It just says this trail was built and maintained by volunteers of the Florida Trail Association. To find out how you can help, contact www.floridatrail.org. Okay, we're at mile 2.16 and just came to the intersection of the citrus loops. This one here I'm facing is the citrus west loop, and I think I'll save those for when Pamela's here and we can come out here and do these loops together. Okay, I have no idea if this is going to come out. I thought I'd show you stopped here the app that I'm following to keep from getting lost. So this is the Guthooks app. It's a popular app that's for iPhone or Android. Pretty much has just about every major trail in the world on it. So things like the Appalachian Trail, the Pacific Crest Trail, etc. It does have the Florida Trail on it too. And so where I started at today was right here where the P is. We're walking the red trail, and we're right here at this intersection here of the Citrus West Loop. And you can see this loops around here, and you can come back to the trailhead if you wanted to. Zoom out here a little bit. It also has a huge loop over here. And then there is another loop here. This is all within the Withlacoochee State Forest. So right now I'm going to go ahead and stay on the Florida Trail and see how far down here that I can go. The app also gives you lots of information along the way. It shows you where your campsites are, shows you where water sources are, points of interest, places, popular places to take pictures, etc. So you can click on something, go into details on it. So it's got a ton of information and extremely helpful when you're hiking. And I'll zoom out here just so you can see. It's a snapshot of a little bit of the Florida Trail from a little north of here to a little bit south of here. Been going downhill for a little while. Great to go downhill, but when you're doing an out and back like I'm doing today, I know that whatever goes down is going to have to come back up here soon on the way back. Sun's starting to pop up, so it's probably going to warm up here fairly quickly. When I get to my break, I'll check and see what the temperature is. Currently at mile 2.74, and trail's really nice. I really like it out here. It's very similar to the Croom area, but maybe not quite as hilly. I guess I'll refrain from that until I finished hiking today, but it looks like it's there's a little bit of up and down, but not as bad probably as the Croom area is, but very well maintained. Markings are great. Funny, all the noises you hear when you're hiking alone. Not sure what that noise was. Dogs, or didn't really sound like dogs. I'm not sure what it was. They were a ways off, but do hear some strange noises sometimes out in the woods. This is pretty remote. Not seen anybody yet today. Pretty big forest area. Okay, just hit 3 miles. Makes it about 6 miles now on the return. Probably maybe try to turn around at 5 miles. It can be about a 10-mile hike unless it starts getting really hot fast, and then I'll go ahead and turn around 4. So about an hour and 35 minutes into the hike now, and we just hit the 4-mile mark. Should be coming up to the intersection here of the Citrus West loop, so I'll go ahead and may turn around there. We'll see how I feel when I get up to that point. Shouldn't be too much further. It is certainly getting warm. Stop up there and check and see what the temperature's doing. Okay, finally at the intersection at that loop, which was the Citrus West. It now intersects here with the Citrus AB loop, and I thought I would show you on the app what that looks like on All Trails. So there is an app on All Trails. Let's see if I can get out of the sunshine here, which actually starts right where I parked at and comes down and does this loop that we just started, and it's looks like it's about a 10.9, almost 11 mile. Down at the bottom of the Citrus loop you can see the elevation chart. Not crazy, just a little bit of up and down, not too bad. There's also another route out here. It's actually a loop. It's called Holder Mine Loop, and it's about an 8.6 mile hike. It leaves in or you start in a little bit different location. Probably the next time we come out, we'll probably start at the trailhead there and do a little bit of exploring around, but that's also on the All Trails app called Holder Mine A Loop. Okay, I'm back to the Gut Hook app. So we started right about in this area here, followed the red trail down, and we are currently at this area right here. I'm sorry, down in this area right here. And this is the loop here that I was referring to, which was the Citrus West loop. And then this here is the AB, and this continues up this way to do this large loop down here. I have no idea how many miles that is. Haven't researched that or looked at that yet. But I believe there's about 47 miles of hiking trails out in this area here. There's another loop a little bit south of where we're at here, and there's even another loop. So there's about 4 major large loops in this area here. It's almost 80 degrees now. It's only 9:12 a.m. in the morning. It's about 80. 11 a.m. is about 84, and 12 noon around 86 degrees. So I am currently at about 4.5 miles. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around at this point. That'll give me about a 9-mile hike, and try to get back before it gets too terribly hot today. See the results of some of the fire. Don't know if it was controlled years ago or a while back. Just one tree in the middle of the forest here that is charred, and all the other trees around it is perfectly normal. Okay, checking in, just hit the 5-mile mark, headed back. It should be about 4.5 miles to go. Still feeling pretty good. Been a little bit of a breeze going back, so that feels good, helping keep a little bit cool. But this is a little bit about what the trail looks like. Very well maintained, very well marked. If you're just staying on the Florida Trail and not really doing any of the loops or side trails, pretty easy to follow. You just follow the orange blazes. Really nice breeze now. If I knew it was going to be this breezy, I would have went a little further. Okay, I'm at the intersection of Holder Mine. Probably be the next place to probably park at and pick up the trailhead there. Continue a little bit further. Probably will skip it today. That would add almost another 2 miles, which would be about 11-12 miles today. But now it's just going to be too hot to extend it that far, so I'll have to check that out the next time I'm here. It's strange, I'm not used to seeing cactus out here. Currently at just hit 6 miles, currently at 2 hours 28 minutes. Seems I always go quicker back, because going out you take your time, you take pictures, take video. Coming back though, you tend to go a little bit quicker. Well, here's one of those Florida hills I must have come down. I'm currently at mile 7. 2 hours and 56 minutes. Just took a little break here, ran into a couple hikers who are out here doing a shakedown, hiking, getting ready to hike the AT, section hike the AT here in a week or so, and chatted with them for a while. They've got their packs weighed down and just doing a little workout. Well, just hit mile number 8, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Okay, just hit mile number 9 and 3 hours 32 minutes. Must be getting close. And here we are. So about 9.05 miles. Really enjoyed the hike today. Got back before it got too terribly hot, but looking forward to coming back up here and doing some more hiking in the Withlacoochee forest area.